Testing speaking. Group 10. The members are Evi Nur Isnaini, Ardian Putri Lestari, Fadila. Testing is not only getting marks, but it is also used as a feedback. It gives teachers important information concerning their teaching methods and whether the students mastered everything. Testing speaking. In these sections, students expected an ability to speaking English well. That's why the ability to speak is the most important aspect of language testing. However, it is an extremely difficult skill to test because this kind of testing is subjective. Types of oral tests. There are many types of oral tests. The first is conversation or discussions. The second is describing pictures. The third is interview. The fourth is role play. The fifth is question and answer. The sixth is giving instructions or descriptions and explanation. And the last is retelling a story. This is the first type of oral test, conversation or discussions. In these sections, students expected to be able to make an interaction people that are involved in a kind of negotiations. Not only the words, but also tone of voice, intonation, expressions of face and body language contribute to this negotiation. This is the second types of oral test. Describing pictures. In this section, the students expected to be able describing about some pictures which has been given. In this part, the students are asked to find the differences about some pictures. We can use similar pictures. The students are asked to find the differences. A cartoon can be also used. We delete the text in bubbles and the students try to reconstruct the story. Maps can be used to teach directions. This is the third types of oral test. Interview. In this section, the students will ask to practice interview face to face. And the teacher should not interrupt the student while speaking when he or she makes mistakes. If we do it, can discourage him or her from speaking. This is the fourth types of oral tests. Role play. In this section, the students expected to practice role play. The students are given a set of instructions that explain exactly what he is supposed to do. This is the fifth types of oral tests. Questions and answer. This is a very common general purpose test technique. It is really good for lower levels. Asking and answering questions are the two most basic functions of a foreign language. In this part, it starts with short, simple questions. For example, "Where do you live?" and goes on to long and complex sentence. If you had not been taking this test this morning, what would you have been doing instead? Types of questions. There are many types of questions that can be used of the students to questions about something. They are yes/no questions, either or questions, simple factual questions, descriptive questions, narrative questions, speculative questions, hypothetical questions, and the last is justification or opinion questions. This is the last types of oral tests. In these sections, the students expected to be able giving an instruction to the others, descriptions or explanation something to the others. This is examples of oral tests. Scoring of testing speaking. This is scoring of testing speaking. You can see based on the slide there are 5 aspects. For the first come fluency, and the second is pronunciations. The third is accuracy. The fourth is clarity, and the last is performance skill. And every single aspect, the weight is 2. To calculate the scores, you can see on the slide. Thank you for your attention.